Eddie Mary Quick, 769. Wants warrants from DMV. Stand by.
That tan Chevy Eddie Mary Quick 769, is that a DWI? Have the arresting unit meet me on tack 2.
X-ray 6 on your DWI. Meet C1 on tack 2.
Hi, Bobby. That DWI, you got any ID on him?
No, sir. One wheel on the sidewalk, one on the street. Knocked the headlight out of the right side. Can barely stand. I'm running it for wants and warrants.
The car's clean. Belongs to a Phil Kelsey. We suspended his license 3 weeks ago. Book him and impound the vehicle. Tell Rondazzo when you get him downtown, I want this guy on the balloon. But give him a field sobriety and have your partner witness it.
Yes, sir.
This is Scally. Tell Helen I want a 9:30 appointment with Judge Blackburn. Right.
Oh, boy, sis, what a night. So many things on my mind, I barely got 10 hours. Oh, sis, could you put some onions in the eggs?
I already did, Arnie. David, rise and shine.
Rachel, who moved the Petri dishes? These were in a special order.
I don't know, Arnie. I really don't think anybody touched them.
This is real important, sis. Lenny's coming over today. We have to monitor the potassium and the biomass growth in each front. I thought you understood how important this was.
Morning, honey. How's the kelp farm this morning?
It ain't a farm, genius. It's a Petri dish test.
David, come on. We've got to leave in 15 minutes. Arnie, breakfast.
I pushed the button today, babe. I got everything humming. I always said, we get clearance rates above 80%, I make my move. Why we gotta have onions in the eggs? Can't we just have normal?
It's for Arnie. He asked.
You ever hear of a department clearing 86% of its felonies? As soon as Larry gets in the office, I call him.
Oh, boy, Larry. Boy, there's a beaut. Good old Larry. You know, every time I see that guy on TV, I want to puke.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, of course. He gave you the job here. Now he's going to give you a job in New York. So you love him.
This guy grew up around the corner from me in Brooklyn. He started with nothing. He made DA at 40. You're growing kelp and coffee sauces, mooching food and board, and putting together business deals with a guy who delivers ice.
Sure, go ahead. Take off on Lenny again. He happens to be an expert at kelp harvesting.
Tony, Larry's usually in by now. Why don't you make that call?
Hey, kiddo. You don't say good morning?
Morning.
That's all? Hey, you okay?
I don't want to move. I like it here. And I like my friends on the street. And I don't want to move.
Oh, you mean if I get the job in New York?
No. No, not New York. That's not what I meant.
What did you mean, honey? Hey, Arnie, weren't you supposed to tie these up and take them out?
I was gonna, but I don't have the energy. I went to my doctor. He says I got general malaise.
Oh, yeah, I heard of General Malaise. He's a famous Italian army officer.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You think I enjoyed being bedridden half my life? I don't got no energy. It's it's like I got that Lyme disease, you know?
Hi, it's me, Larry. Push the button.
Okay, buddy, this is it. This is our dream. I'm very excited for both of us. Listen, they said they're gonna be here in about a day, so you and Rachel be prepared to entertain tomorrow night.
Thanks, Larry.
Listen, I want to talk strategy, but I'm all swamped up this morning, so meet me at Chino's at 12.
I'm there. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
No way a guy that looks like a butcher is going to be the next police commissioner in New York City.
Yeah? Watch me.
This is something that Tony's been dreaming about ever since he was a beat cop in Brooklyn.
It's okay, honey. I don't listen to him anyway. See you tonight, kid. What's wrong with David? Something's bothering him.
Well, it's probably the idea that we could move to New York and have to live in an apartment.
He loves it here. He likes our house so much.
Yeah, but he said that wasn't it.
People don't always say what they mean, Genius. You, above all, should know that. Well, you won't forget our appointment at 2:30? I'm leaving school early.
How could I forget one of our appointments? Oh.
I love you.
What's wrong, John?
Blatchard and Henning didn't make end of tour. They're missing.
When did the dispatcher get the last call?
3:45. We got the whole day tour out looking for them. Couldn't put it on the radio because the newspaper and TV have been riding our frequencies. We'll have to give ourselves a chance to notify their wives.
I'll do that.
These were good cops, boss.
Hey, they're not dead, John, just missing. See if they've been loaned out to anybody or if they were working at these side jobs. Check with all the guys on the same tour. Wake them up at home if you have to. Let's try to keep our heads up here, okay? Yeah, come on.
Where are they, Commissioner?
We don't know yet.
Oh, God.
Look, doesn't mean anything more than they didn't come back at the end of the tour. You, Mrs. Henning? You got any coffee in there? I didn't get mine this morning.
Commissioner?
Thank you. Now, we gotta have hope here. Could be these two jamokes are sleeping behind a billboard somewhere. They wake up and wander in all embarrassed, okay? We can't do our best finding them if we panic, so I want you to try very hard to answer the questions I'm gonna ask you. Okay. This is great coffee. Boy, I had to get this brand. Do you do something special?
It has vanilla in it.
That's great. Maybe you get a chance you could write down how much you put in for me? Okay. Now, to start, did they have any trouble with the car? Were they complaining that it didn't run too good, wouldn't start, anything like that?
They get a call. Were they chasing anyone?
No. No, it was a quiet night. So that's good.
What could have happened? They wouldn't have fallen asleep.
Susan, I want you to hold on to my hand. Squeeze it. Now, I know this is tough, but anything that you could tell me that might help may make a big difference. Okay?
Okay.
You wouldn't have a Danish or anything to go with this, would you? They were getting along pretty good?
They're best friends.
Nobody hassling them? No old bus kid out of prison, threatening them, anything like that?
No.
That's great, thanks. Like I need it. Now, they have any favorite restaurants that they like to eat at? Or anything?
Just donut shops here and there.
Okay. I'll be in touch with you hourly. Stay home?
Hey, thank you for coming, Commissioner Scally.
Hey, it's Tony. We're in this one together, okay? Okay. Marcia, she seems close to the edge. You look after her? One other thing. When I asked if they've been getting along, you looked away like something was wrong. Was something wrong?
No, there was nothing wrong, Commissioner. They're very close. It's just,
They're very close.
I was afraid that they, on their off time, they were away from home a lot. They said they were playing golf. But I checked the public courses and they didn't have a tee-off time.
So what'd you think?
I thought maybe they had girlfriends. Maybe. I told Susan that's what I thought, but she wouldn't hear him and she got very mad. But I don't know. I mean, maybe. If they did have girlfriends, maybe that's where they were. I mean, maybe are.
Look, sometimes cops get loaned out on off-duty time to...
I know.
It's okay. It's okay. Marcia, listen to me. Sometimes cops get loaned out on off-duty time to do surveillance cases for the feds or the state police. I'll check with their supervisors. Sometimes they don't tell their wives so they can keep the overtime.
All right.
Maybe he was gonna get you something nice, like a ring. It's okay, Marcia. Okay, everybody listen up. I don't have to give you the drill here, guys. Anybody knows anything, no matter how remote, I want to hear it. Were Blatcher and Henning hassling any hard cases? Were they sanding down any hookers, pimps? Did they have any side action going? We don't have a lot of time here, so I need anything you got right now. Spread the word, okay?
Okay, boss. Sure.
I feel bad, Commissioner. Those kids was always so nice to me.
Yeah. Hey, this is a crime scene, fellas. I want gloves on everyone.
Sorry, boss.
I want a lab man here immediately. I want both of these lockers thoroughly cataloged, okay?
Get your printout in half an hour. We're having all their friends on the force FI'd in person.
This is a surveillance log. These guys on something?
Not according to the chart.
I want handwriting matchups done on this log. And I want it dusted in case more than one person was keeping it. These guys were sure as hell sitting on something.
Tomorrow he's completely jammed up. No, 10 minutes at 5:15. Right. Hi. Tony, I'm sorry about Blatcher and Henning.
Hey, we'll find them. You give me that appointment with Judge Blackburn?
No, he's already in
I'll bet
court.
she's gonna cut Phil Kelsey loose.
I'd like a piece of that bet. Donovan called. There's a hunger strike at the county jail. The prisoners want to meet with you. They didn't eat their breakfast.
Tell Donovan to keep a lid on him. I'll be there 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Where are you going?
I gotta go lose my breakfast. I want to be in the same time zone as these inmates. I'm gonna go set my biological clock. I'll be right back.
What's the matter with you, Tony? You're not eating?
Look, Larry, this may not be the right time for me to see the search committee. You gotta call it off. You gotta tell them to come some other time.
You do that, Tony, you're gonna flush the chance. Come on.
It's just... I got Blatcher and Henning on my mind. I don't know what happened to those two guys, but I'm all they've got, Larry. I can't be focused on these people about a new job. On top of that, I got a hunger strike down the county.
See these guys when they get here. What's it gonna take, a couple hours?
It's a couple hours I don't have.
What are you talking about? The way you juggle balls, you could be in Ringling Brothers. Hey, when you first got here right out of Queens Homicide, what did I tell them? I told them I was a cop. I know this guy. He doesn't rattle. You never have. You proved me right then. Prove me right now. Hey, Paisan, it's not like I'm doing this out of goodness of my own heart. I got an ulterior motive. I'm gonna make the run in the fall. I told Kathy and the kids last night.
You going for the Attorney General seat?
That's why the timing, it's like we planned it. If I make it to Albany, you're not gonna do me any good here. But if you're the top cop in NYC, we'll have the whole state bracketed. You think we got clearance rates now? The bent noses and drug pushers will have problems they never thought of. Come on, I'll be there. I'll walk you through it. Tony, I need you. You're the best police commissioner in America. Do it for me. Do it for us. What the hell is that? Is that your stomach? What, do you want to diet?
Do I look like a guy who diets, Larry? I gotta go. Okay. Okay, I'll meet with them.
Noon tomorrow. We'll break bread. Tony, you'll find your cops.
It's just every hour that goes by makes it worse. I'm beginning to worry these guys got checked out.
You'll find them. If there's anything I can do, you let me know, huh?
Okay. Enjoy your lunch, Larry. How we doing? We turn anything yet?
They're retracing it, starting with grid A1.
Roger. Patch me through to my office.
Yeah.
Helen, how we doing?
Okay, you called it, Tony.
Judge Blackburn heard Phil Kelsey's guilty plea at 11:45, sentenced him to 8 months, then suspended the sentence. He's going to pick up his car at impound as we speak.
Oh, no, he isn't. Call over there and tell Joe not to release the vehicle.
Just release the car.
Can't do it. Got no paperwork.
I'll sign whatever papers are necessary.
Look, unless I have something for you.
Who else? This is your doing, isn't it, Scally? It's against the law. You can't hold my client's property.
Calm yourself, Nesta. I hate to see lawyers sweat.
My client wants his car back.
Except he don't have a driver's license. Not that that ever stopped him. You know, Philip, we keep pulling you out of this car drunk. 5 times we busted you. It's beginning to frustrate me.
I want my car back. You can't hold it. He's gonna drive it home.
Oh, no, he ain't. Because this department has 24 hours to process impounds, and this car was booked in here at
9 this morning.
So you guys come and see us at 9 or 10 tomorrow. We'll see about returning your vehicle.
What's the process? It's sitting right there.
There ain't nothing to process, guys. I just want one night where I don't have to go home and wonder whether Philip was putting his car through the window at Vito's Pizzeria and killing innocent kids. Now get out of this driveway. You're blocking a police right of way.
Come on.
Can we do that?
We just did.
We checked every address in Henning's notebook. Handwriting matches both Henning and Blatch's, so they were keeping the log together. That's all the addresses.
Restaurants, donut shops, nightclubs, markets, florists, shopping malls. Mean anything to you?
Nope.
Except for the market, all these are places you eat or sit or do leisure activities. Whoever they were following, this person had lots of time on their hands. Maybe unemployed.
Maybe the guy's a pimp. Henning and Blatcher both used to work for us.
Yeah, I know. So work that. One address, 1257 Henry Street. That's a donut shop. It shows up 3 or 4 times here. Why don't you go out there and show some pictures of Blatcher and Henning? See if they ever ate there, if the manager knows them.
Good idea, I'm on it.
Tony, it's 2:20. You're supposed to be at the jail to talk to the prisoners. Also, your wife called.
Oh, God.
She said something about an appointment you had?
No, not ready yet. Call Donovan, tell him I can't make it till later on tonight, dinner time.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's just amazing how this stuff grows, Lenny. I mean, no planting, no fertilizer, no seed, no water. I mean, it's the perfect damn crop, Lenny. You don't got to do nothing.
I talked to my people over at C-Sub International. They say that the mini submersibles are a good way to go, but you can't harvest economically in deep water, and that's got me worried.
Yeah, me too, yeah. But you know, I'm thinking, these fronds, how fast do they grow in optimum circumstances?
The laminaria or the neocystis?
Well, you know, the ones with the little bulbs on the ends.
The neocystis?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Hey, Lenny! I really would appreciate it if you wouldn't park your ice truck across the driveway.
Sorry. You see, I'm thinking if we could use the mini submersibles, but, you know, only to go under the seabed, you know, and to cut the stringer stalks from underneath, then we could unhook the bed from the ocean bottom, right? And we could
Would you move the truck, please?
Pull.
I barely can get out. I had to drive over some defenseless petunias to get into the driveway.
Tony, we're dealing with a big harvesting problem here, and you're grassing about a couple of half-dead petunias? Come on.
No, I'm not. I'm saying move the truck or I'll split your lip.
You have the creative vision of a house cat. The ocean is going to feed the world in the next century. And while you and your stormtroopers are out busting guys for jaywalking, we're dealing with a solution to world hunger here.
I'm gonna let you slide, Arnie, because I'm having a really horrible day. But it ain't written on those stone tablets in heaven that you get to sleep on my sofa and eat out of my refrigerator and grow kelp on my coffee sauces. I'm about 1 inch away from throwing this kelp farm into the garbage with you under it.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you ought to talk to my sister about that. Because she happens to believe in global sea farms. As a matter of fact, she even put up the money for the business cards. And look, see? Business cards and the stationery. Yeah, look.
This is them?
Yes.
Are we gonna hang these on the wall with all the others? Along with the Caterpillar Farm and the water mining company and and the synthetic diamond company and all the other get-rich-quick, no-brain ideas you come up with?
Tony, could I talk to you for a minute?
I know he's your brother, Rachel, but...
We didn't do anything, sis. He comes in here, he starts in on us because he ran over the petunias on his way in. I don't know. Some damn thing like that.
He is worried about his missing policeman, Arnie. You should be a little bit more sensitive.
We need officers, Lenny. I mean, this stinks working here.
It's appointment time.
I'm sorry, your brother gets to me.
Well, he means well. Sometimes he gets tense, too.
Well, he's got a lot of pressure on him, feeding the entire population of the world with a kelp farm. Anyone would crack.
Oh, he's gonna go to Carol's in a month.
From sister to sister, mooching and moaning.
He was always very sick, and he needed a lot of mothering. And then after my mom died, maybe all of us girls just spoiled him. I guess you're sort of not in the mood, are you?
I guess. But I'm here.
But Dr. Helen just said that if we want to conceive again, we should try this first, you know?
I know. It's just... I'm having a really horrible day. It's like these two guys disappeared off the planet. I got a hunger strike down a county, and now Arnie's kelp farm. Maybe I could put those two together and broom them off my problem list, huh?
No. Maybe instead of trying to have another baby, we ought to just hold on to each other for a while.
Yeah, I'd like that. Maybe they found them. Come on, you guys, get back. This is a crime scene. What do we got, Murph?
You're in the trunk, Commissioner. It ain't pretty. Headshot.
Come on, you guys, help me out here. You got plenty of work to do downtown. Anybody looks too stressed out, let me know. Any criers, let me know.
Stan Kelly's in bad shape. He and Henning were in the academy together.
Oh, whoa.
They in there like I heard.
Yeah, that's what Murphy says. We're gonna get him out in a minute.
I can't stand behind this line, Commissioner. They were my friends.
Yeah, I know. You stay here until we get a look, all right?
I mean, like, it could be me in that trunk, you know what I'm saying? It could be me in there.
Don't untie the knots. Make sure you preserve them. Don't remove their weapons from their holsters. Tell Dr. Death I want entry wound trajectory and powder residue composition. We gotta take this car out of here on a truck, dry it out, and go through it fiber by fiber. We need a time of death. Should be sometime after 3 a.m. I'll tell their wives. That one's on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
May I help you, Commissioner?
I'm here if you need me.
What do you need, Commissioner?
Whatever I can do, Commissioner.
Okay, Stan. Find out who owns this.
Belongs to the killer?
Just get out there and put that hat on somebody. Can you do that?
Thanks, Commissioner. Thanks. You bet I can do it.
Okay, you're off the chart. Okay, everybody clear out of here so we can get this car out of here. God, I hate to lose cops. We gotta find out who did this, Murphy. We gotta find out who killed these fine men. It was very quick. They didn't suffer. Your husbands were protecting all of us. And they gave their lives in that pursuit.
Thank you. I overheard him. He said that he was worried about the brass. He said to try and think of anything. He said that he was worried about the brass.
His tour supervisor, special units, me? Did he say who?
He wouldn't say.
I'll look into it. Oh, one other thing. We found a log. They were working on some kind of surveillance. They had places and times down. They seemed to start about 2 and work on until about midnight. It was going on for about 2 weeks.
They were not seeing other.
No, they weren't. We don't know what or who they were watching, but we'll find out.
Can I go now? I'd like to go and lie down.
Oh, Susan, I'm terribly sorry. I promise you I'll find out who killed them.
They're dead. It's not gonna bring them back. It's gonna make us feel better.
I don't know. But it's the only thing I have that I can offer.
Up already?
Yeah. We already inventoried their lockers. This is the stuff we found in their desks at home.
Did you find anything?
Nope. Irv's going over their phone dials. Maybe there's something there. I wish I knew what they were doing off duty.
You won't forget your appointment. Dr. Hellinger, you have at 9 o'clock.
Oh, do I have to do that, Rachel?
Tony, there's got to be a reason why we're not having another baby. We checked me. Now we should check you.
Yeah, maybe I got tired blood, right? The old sperm's got no zip in their zippers.
Just go, all right?
We're good with children. We got David. We should have more.
Well, I found out why David's acting so strange.
Yeah?
Well, he doesn't want us to have another baby. He says that he likes the family the way that it is. Well, he thinks that the reason we'd have to sell the house is because we don't have a room for the baby.
Doesn't he know we got love enough for everybody?
Yeah, I told him. I think he needs to hear from you. It would mean a lot to him.
Commissioner? Commissioner? How are we doing in there, Commissioner?
Fine, just fine.
Would you like a magazine?
No, no. Everything's coming along, thank you. Okay, thanks for the sign-up sheet. We got plenty of help. Wallerstein's gonna coordinate leg details. The wounds were from 22 slugs. We got lucky with one of the slugs. It didn't break up on impact, so we should be able to get a good ballistics matchup if we can locate the murder weapon. Trajectory indicates the weapon was fired at a 25-degree up angle. The ME got good traces of barium and antimony in the powder burns. Looks like the killer was using Remington 22 longs. That's it for now, except for this. Pass it around. It's some kind of unusual knot. It's not a granny or a square. I've never seen anything like it. Have you guys ever seen a knot like that before? Okay, if not, leave it here for the guys in the next tour. And thank you very much for your help. They come with the capstan.
Making some progress. Manufactured upstate, sold primarily in this area by Heller and Smith sports stores. I got about 6,000 computer printouts to go through, but if the guy paid by credit card, I could get lucky.
Good.
Commissioner, thanks a lot for letting me do this. If I didn't have anything to work on, I don't know, I think I'd be going nuts or something like that.
I got it.
What the hell's going on here?
He's a nutcase.
Stop it! Let go of him!
Let go of him, damn it! That's an order! Let go of him! Get up!
We came in peace to your planet. We wanted nothing but your friendship.
We, the people of Earth, welcome you. It is not our custom to treat intergalactic visitors with violence. On behalf of the Intergalactic Council of Earth people, I extend my apologies, my greetings, and offer you the hospitality of this planet.
We accept your hospitality.
Good. As is our custom, we would like to have you accompany one of our planet medical officers to the best facility in this area, where you will be given food, rest, and physical examination to check for bacterial strains common to the people of Earth. A precaution to protect you from the diseases of this planet. Will that be acceptable? We offer it with great respect to you and your people.
That will be acceptable.
One moment. Get him to the psych ward at County. Don't cuff him. Put 2 guys in with him and tell them to keep their mouths shut. Then it is done. You will be accompanied by our Earth ambassador. He will take you forthwith to our facility.
Thank you.
Pretty funny, huh? This poor guy is sick. He needs help. We don't need to be banging his head in and rolling around on the floor with them. You guys got a delusional schizophrenic. All you gotta do is play the role he puts you in. He'll walk beside you and nobody gets hurt. Come on, we teach this stuff to you guys at the academy. Let's get it right.
Tony?
Tony, you better get over to the impound yard like now.
What's up?
A circus.
Here you go, Phil. Take it away.
You destroyed my car?
No, I didn't. I simply disassembled it. You put these pieces back together, this thing's as good as new. Maybe even better than new.
Are you crazy?
I wonder how you could be defending the rights of this drunk driver so self-righteously.
You know better than that, Commissioner. The law is the law, and you have destroyed my client's car, a felony.
What I have done is interfered with your client's rightful use and enjoyment of said vehicle, a misdemeanor.
That is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard of.
The most outrageous thing I've ever heard of is that your client's still out here trying to pick up his car after being arrested in it drunk 5 times. Here you go, Phil. Move it out of here.
How?
Get a big bag. But every day it sits in here, it's $35 storage fee.
I'm filing a lawsuit against you in the city.
I figured you would. But in the meantime, Phil here isn't going to be running anybody down in this thing, is he?
It's been 30 hours for them. It's been 30 hours for me.
I know your prisoners are getting hungry, Al, but are they getting violent? Tell them I'll be there first thing tomorrow. I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, you could squeeze in a trip after you meet with the committee at lunch.
These things are delicate, Helen. First 10 hours, you're real hungry, you know? Then your stomach sort of shuts down. You don't get ravenous again for about a day and a half. Then you get weak and you start fainting. Timing's everything. We're in the shutdown period. I need these guys really drooling, really hanging on, dreaming of hot beef and brown gravy. Then we'll sit down and talk.
How do you know when then is?
When I'm hungry enough, they'll be hungry enough. Hey, Irv, did you talk to Blatch's tour supervisor?
He said everything was smooth between them.
But why was Blatch so worried about the brass?
We've been going through their phone dials. We got a sour note there.
Go on.
Both these guys had call slack on their dials, about 6 different numbers for them.
Oh, I don't like that. That's trouble. These guys weren't working both sides of the street, were they?
As far as everybody knows, they were good, clean cops.
Oh. I want to talk to call slack. Find out where that hemorrhoid is hanging out.
We're already on it, but those 6 numbers are no good, and there's no current address in his file, so we're gonna have to hunt around. After you threw him off the force, he walked on his old lady. He's been living in strippers' apartments.
You gotta find him for me.
If he's where to be found.
I don't like that. Damn it, I don't like that.
Hell of a deal. The hell of a deal. You know those guys used to get their haircuts in here.
I know. Mel, it's killing me. I hate to admit it, but I got nothing. I'm juggling hot air. I talked to their wives. I don't know what to say. What do you say to their wives?
Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. Hey, you don't stop losing it on top, I'm gonna have to stop cutting and start buffing.
I'm not losing my hair, Mel. I'm growing up through it.
Oh, I see.
Everything in life's the way you look at it, you know, Mel?
I guess so.
Hello, folks. Sorry we're a little late. Tony, you remember everybody from New York last month? This is Leona Rice from the Minority Action Council. We got Don Chesney from the mayor's office. And you remember Sheriff Garth Nielsen from the Sheriff's
Nice to
Bureau.
see you again, yes.
Hell of a thing, your 2 guys getting killed.
Yeah, I'm still real shook about it.
It was me. I wouldn't be shook. I'd be mad. I'd be out there doing something about it.
Well, that's sort of what I meant.
Not what you said, was it?
So what are you doing about it?
I'm heading up the investigation, which includes a review of every case they've worked on.
Is it standard practice for a commissioner to have that kind of hands-on approach to a case?
Well, I'm a hands-on commissioner. When it involves members of my department, yes, it's standard.
I noticed you had only 7.5% minority employment in your department.
Well, that's sort of incorrect.
I have the statistics.
The department includes more than just police officers. We also have non-certified personnel, clerks, secretaries. As you include them, then we're well over 12%.
But I didn't add them in. I'm talking officers only.
Yes, well, you should add them in. The department was only at 5% when I came here 3 years ago. I've instituted a minority hiring program. We're bringing up the number consistently.
That's still way under national quotas.
But that's changing as fast as I can, and not if you include non-certified, which I maintain that you should. How'd I do on the test?
You were the top scorer. You got 100% on the legal section. I mean, I guess that's because you got a law degree from Fordham. You also did well on the essay section.
Oh, I knew it. I'm really good with forensic science. I went to the entomology school at the FBI. I did a lot of field work on crime scene preservation.
Entomology?
Shall we order the main course?
You see, time of death estimates are never precise. So,
Tony.
Yeah?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're not gonna eat?
I'm fine. The insect half-life on larva is 6 hours. Maggots breed in oral and nasal cavities. You see, they like mucous membranes or open wounds, and they will reproduce rapidly in a ripe cadaver.
Uh-oh. There's my office. Tony, you go ahead. This is fascinating stuff.
So you take a scraping. Careful not to remove any of the maggots, because those eggs are very, very crucial to the time of death estimate.
Excuse me. Can you do me a favor and ask Commissioner Scally to come see me? I have a problem at the office.
Yes, sir. Ligatures and rope burns tend to draw insects. So we studied that carefully in the crevices, under the arms.
Excuse me. Mr. Bickford would like to speak with you, Commissioner. A problem at the office.
Excuse me. What's up?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm nervous. They don't like me.
Well, if you would stop talking about maggots breeding in nasal cavities, you might change that. What is wrong with you, Tony? They're having lunch. You look like a jamoke. Next thing, you'll be talking about digestive tract metabology, stomach contents, and fecal analysis.
God, how could I have done that?
You're very nervous. You're nervous. You're nervous. Just calm down. Be yourself. They love you.
They don't love me.
They love you.
They hate me, Larry. They don't love me. They don't like the way I look. Leona Wrights hates me. I hate being evaluated. It's a shortcoming.
We'll get you through lunch. You take them out in the car. You drive around the precinct, show them your coppers and choppers. You'll be out in the field. You'll be very comfortable.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe if I show them around the precinct, it'll be better.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen.
Wait just a minute.
Do me a favor, huh? Come on. Relax.
Okay, Larry. What do you got, John?
At the location of Carl Slack, the Billy Club. Got there about 10 minutes ago.
So we're in the living room, and we got this body, except they ain't got no head on it.
That's the most disgusting.
Don't interrupt, I'm getting to the comical part. I look into the ice bucket.
Carl Slack!
Wait outside.
I'd like to finish my beer before...
Shut up. Do what I tell you.
Pretty good job you got here, Carl. You drink a beer for a living now?
No, I don't want to listen to you. After what you did to me, I don't have to.
Yeah, bitched you off the force because you crossed the line. Last 3 callers you made wound up in intensive care instead of in court. What'd you expect me to do?
I wore the uniform. I expected you to back me up.
You hear I lost a couple of blues?
Yeah, I heard. It's tragic.
Did you hear anything else?
I should help you now.
I was thinking more about their families. Figured since you knew them, you'd want to
They
help.
were kids, I heard. I had the academy for only a couple of years. I didn't know.
Don't shuck me, Carl. Your name was on their phone dials. Now, I'm gonna be a pimple on your ass. So you can either explain to me what your name was doing there, or you can buy a lot of pimple cream.
I'm a PI now, you know. Blatcher thought his old lady was playing around. He had me follow her a few weeks.
Was she?
Don't push me, huh? You push me, you're not gonna like what you get.
Gee, I hope that wasn't a threat, Carl. Because threatening a police commissioner with bodily harm is punishable by imprisonment of up to 1 year. Oh, but you already know that, don't you? After all, you wore the uniform. Hey, geez, Carl really looks great, you know? Terrific. His skin's all cleared up. There's no flaking on his forehead anymore. He really looks great. I'm really happy for him. Just goes to show you.
What the hell are you talking about?
Asian myogonoherpecoccus? The penicillin doesn't hit it? That's why Carl was put off the force? You guys haven't been... I mean, he hasn't...
No. Of course not.
Oh, good. It's real contagious. I'm really happy for him. He really looks great, really great. You guys have fun now.
Commissioner's office.
Hi, it's me. Tell Irv I want Ronnie Lopez rolling to the Billy Club ASAP. I'm making a loop around it, and I'll meet him there. Tell him to use his personal car and come up West Pine. That's my location.
Donovan called. The inmates are ready to start cannibalizing.
Yeah, it's about that time. Tell him I'm on my way. And call Corelli's and order me a number 8 to go.
Tony, listen, be careful with Slack. You know he's a court low, and what's inside the crankcase is dirty.
I love it when you talk mechanical. Give him a knee, short and sweet for me. You remember Carl Slack?
Yeah?
He's a suspect in Blatcher and Henning. If you lose him, the boat's registered to the girl, a Marie Pulaski, 25 Neptune. And I want call-ins, Ronnie, no matter when. I'll see you.
Where you been, man? We've been calling since yesterday afternoon. We got serious problems.
Fellas, I've had a couple of days you wouldn't believe. Non-stop, on the go, every 2 minutes there's something.
We ain't here to talk about you.
When you're right, you're right. You guys got a list?
This facility is in violation of the Department of Corrections Regulations 119/6 through 123/8 inclusive.
You want to refresh me on that?
Item 1, the food is atrocious. Item 2, the plumbing system on the upper floors is in a complete state of breakdown. We are entitled to adequate recreational facilities reflective of the current state of technology, which should include new VCRs with remote and new color televisions with remote on each floor.
Damn, they forgot the Louis dressing. I'm sorry, go on, I'm listening.
Item 3, private visitation rooms which can be secured by the inmates. Item 4, improved gymnasium facilities.
You want to split this? Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Hey, if they found out inside that you guys were scoffing food, they'd make mincemeat out of you. I'm sorry, that was close. Oh. Now, as far as the food's concerned, I'll get the chef from City Hall down here to supervise your kitchen. He'll eat as good as we do. The toilets will be fixed in 24 hours. My word. What's wrong with the gym?
The weights are rusty.
They heavy?
Yeah?
Well, then they accomplished the purpose. Come on, fellas. You knew that one was a loser when you threw it in.
And we want private visitation rooms for conjugal visits.
Violation of Regulation 17/2. That one I remember. This is a jail, fellas, not a motel. Next time, run faster. You won't get caught. Well, take a couple of days, and let me know what you want to do.
Wait a minute, we're not finished.
Well, neither am I, but I can't eat this whole thing.
What about our demands?
Food and toilets, yeah. The rest of the stuff, no can do.
What about amnesty?
To forgive is divine, and you guys know I'm divine.
Thanks for coming up. It could have got hairy.
How is the food, Al?
They've got to complain about something.
Yeah, but is it really bad?
Oh, no, I know. I don't eat here.
Start 3 times a week. I hear you miss your gone. Where is he, Ronnie?
He's in the girlfriend's house. She looks like she's trying to throw him out. He ain't having any.
It's a pretty good show. Could go either way.
Tell Randazzo your location. Slag starts moving, I want you to beat me.
Yes, sir.
C submodel ST7-439. Suggested retail, $675,000. Now, we're gonna let it go to you for our cost, $425, with all stock cutting and frond bagging accessories included.
Wait, you're gonna knock $250,000 off the sticker. I gotta say to myself, whoa, back up. My baloney meter is touching the red zone.
Cards on the table, Arn. We're making you this offer because C-Sub wants to use your contract to obtain startup financing.
You don't actually have a submersible built?
But the benefit to you is customization. Our production facilities don't have to be retooled to enable us to meet your specific submersible needs. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Well, you know, symbiosis is the basis of every successful business venture in history. Black & Decker, Smith & Wesson. Give me a pen. Oh, Lenny, there's a camera in the hall. We should get a picture of me signing, you know, for the brochures.
Don't do it, Arnie. You don't know what you're signing.
Tony, it's written in English. It's a language that I happen to be conversant in.
Arnie, I should look at it. I went to law school.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. You know what lawyers always say? No, don't commit. Too risky. They're a bunch of no-meisters.
I don't want to see you get screwed.
I just saved $250,000. Tony, you just sit on the sidelines, okay? That's what you're good at. I'm committing, because that's what it takes to build an empire.
Do what you want. I got a dinner to go to.
Say cheese.
I got a shower and shave, hun. We'll do it at the restaurant in half an hour. What are you doing? Don't tell me you forgot we're going to dinner with the search committee tonight.
No, I didn't forget.
What's the matter? Hey, what's wrong? Are you sick or something?
Yes, I am. I'm sick of you saying how much you want another baby. Because all it amounts to is talk. Unless there's some scientific breakthrough that I don't know about. Talking won't do it, Tony.
You heard from the doctor?
Do you really think I wouldn't? Mrs. Scally, we checked your husband's specimen. You'll never get pregnant, but your laundry must look great. It's not funny. It was humiliating, Tony. If you don't want another baby, tell me. Don't make me the brunt of your jokes.
I wasn't trying to humiliate you. I was stupid and juvenile. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do want to have another baby. Honest to God. Just the way we're going about it. Between you and your thermometer and me watching the clock, we might as well be making cheese. Why can't we just do things the way we used to?
On the couch at my parents'. We were trying not to make babies then, remember?
I mean the Riverside Ballroom. Just you and me. Have a little champagne, a little schmooze, we'll dance. Come here. Oh.
You mean like a date?
Yeah, a date. Let's been months, Rach. Put on that blue dress. Now with the houndstooth, we'll go to Carmine's. Get a bowl of clams, some veal parmesan.
Tony, what about that search committee? Maybe we could go afterwards.
I don't care if Phil Kelsey wants to drive around town in a scooter. If he's drunk, we'll take that apart and arrest him for drunk scooting.
Aren't you worried about the flack over this?
You never have to worry if you're right.
Mr. Kelsey's car may not be intact, but Commissioner Scali's sense of humor still is. The last laugh, however, may belong to Kelsey's lawyer, who's filed a $1 million suit against the city. And speaking of laughing last...
Certainly looked like you were enjoying yourself.
This man was allowed access to the public streets by a judge who refused to take appropriate...
Leona, I don't think it was Tony's intention.
I have a serious problem with any law enforcement officer who violates the law and then brags about it on television.
My husband was trying to prevent a much more serious crime. If Kelsey had plowed into a crosswalk full of children, all of you would have been calling for Tony's head. As far as I'm concerned, he was trying to save people's lives. You can't ask a cop or anyone else to do more than that.
How about some more wine?
Tony, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have jumped into the middle of things.
It's over, Rach. I'm DOA as far as the committee's concerned. I'm not what they wanted. I was kidding myself to think I was.
You are the best commissioner this town's ever had.
But I'm not tall, and I'm not smooth, and I don't have a silver tongue to go with the silver hair. They got a picture frame to put the commissioner in. I just don't fit it.
I don't want to hear what you don't have or what you're not. You've got guts, you've got brains, and you've got heart. And I think you still have a good shot at the job. My big mouth didn't ruin it.
If I'm still in the running, what you said won't matter. But even if it knocked me out of the box, it was worth it to hear you say it. I can't even begin to figure out how much I owe you.
I'm running a tab.
Why don't we go home and work on that next baby?
For you, Commissioner?
Thank you. Scally. Yarv. I want that scene maintained. Rope it off. Call forensics. You know the drill. Get Marty down there. I have another officer down.
Take the car. They need you, Tony. I'll just get a cab. Do your job, Commissioner.
I'm sorry, Rach.
Herbie Taylor. He was on loan to Larry Bigford's office the last 6 months.
Hands tied behind his back. Same knot as Splatcher and Henning. Marty, what do you think?
Blue bottle larvae in the wounds. Speculating until I get them back to the lab, but by their size, I'd estimate time of death between 36 and 40 hours.
Oh, God, Tony. My God. Who would do this?
We'll know more tomorrow. It looks like the same MO as my blues. Same knot, same head wound.
He was 3 months away from his pension.
I know.
I mean, I hadn't seen Herb in a couple of days, but I thought he was skating by. He was a solid pro, though. Listen, if there's anything that I can do, you let me know, huh?
We're on top of it. Give my love to Kathy, okay?
Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Come on, you jerk. All units, all frequencies. This is C1. Felony hit and run. Wants warrants on an '83 Chevy Caprice. Black or dark blue. Heavy window tint. New York partial Charlie 94, moving south on Lindell. Banged up on the passenger side. This guy ran me off the road.
Who went down?
Old timer. Harry Taylor. Always reminded me of the guys when I was a kid. I used to hang down at the station house and listen to the detectives. Three men, 9 men.
Doing what you can, Tony. Everybody knows that.
But he's still out there. He's still out there. I don't know how I forget. How could everything be going so wrong all at the same time, just when everything's going so right?
Everything's not going wrong. You have a home to come to every night, where the people who love you live. No matter what else happens, that is constant. Don't you ever, ever say that everything is going wrong.
I ordered 24-hour surveillance on the house and protection for you and David.
What happened?
Somebody tried to run me off the road. I'm all right.
Well, who was it? Did they get them?
He got away. I wasn't gonna tell you. I didn't want to frighten you.
God, we've been through this, Tony. We're together. I have the right to know, good or bad. That's something you do owe me.
Sometimes I wonder why you put up with all this.
I married a cop. We all make mistakes.
Got a second?
My mom said I can't be late to school anymore.
Something's kind of bothering me. I need your advice.
Okay.
Those officers that got killed, they had kids. We're working with the psychologist now to try to figure out how much they should be told about what happened, about the kind of work their fathers did. You know, the truth, you know? I wanted to know what you think.
How old are they?
About your age, maybe a little younger.
If they're my age, yes. If they're younger, no.
So you figure 10's about the cutoff?
Yeah. Otherwise, they can freak.
Maybe the older kids could help the younger ones handle it?
Maybe.
Okay. 10's the cutoff. Thanks. You think you would help your younger brother or sister handle something like that?
I don't want a brother or sister.
Why not?
Things are fine the way they are now. This is my room.
No one's taking it away.
It's my room alone. Why do you need another kid? How come I'm not enough?
Come here.
I'm gonna miss the bus.
I'll drive you. Come here. You're my firstborn son. Nothing and no one will ever take your place in my heart. Your mother and I want more kids because we love each other and we want to make more of a family for you and for us. But I couldn't ask God for a better kid than you, because he'd say, forget about it, they don't come better. Between you and me, your mom's kind of missing having a baby around the house. I mean, you're getting to be a man and all, you know what I'm saying? One other thing, because you passed the cutoff. Somebody tried to hurt me last night. They didn't, but we didn't catch them yet either. So I want you to keep your eyes open, you know?
You think he'll try and get me?
No. But I just want you to be careful. And when you're here with your mom and I'm not here, I'm gonna be counting on you to look after her, okay?
Did you order surveillance?
Yeah.
Good. Because there's only so much I can do.
Commissioner.
Yeah, Johnny.
I was passing that knot around the squadron, like you said. It's an upholstery knot.
How'd you get that?
O'Connor used to work at Eastbridge Upholstery when he was in high school. And he said once you tie those knots, it never slips. Help you?
Could be, John. Hey, Irv, call Slack's file for me, please. See if Larry's in his office. I need to talk to him.
Okay, he left a message at 7:30. Still hopeful with committee. Don't give up the ghost.
Yeah, get him for me, okay?
What are you looking for?
Previous work experience. Nothing. I want you to call every upholstery shop in the Tri-County. I want you to see if they know Carl Slack, if he ever worked for him, even as a kid. Any connection we can... Look at this, Irv. Slack's father's name, Peter Joseph. This is what we needed. I got our cop killer. Guy I pitched off the force a couple of years ago, Carl Slack. You know him.
I know of him. Slightly to the right of Hitler. I assume you can connect him?
Blatcher, Henning, and Taylor were all tied up with upholstery knots. Slack's old man owns an upholstery shop.
That's your connection.
Slack's name was on Blatcher and Henning's phone dials.
Come on, Tony, that proves nothing. What's his motive?
He doesn't need a motive. He's a psychopath.
Thank you, Dr. Freud.
He's the guy.
You may think so, but I've got to prove it. Can you hook him up with the weapon?
No.
Tony, you're giving me nothing.
He's the guy who tried to kill me last night. I know it in my gut. We're trying to make the car right now.
If he tried it, it was in a hot vehicle. Even if you find it, you're not going to get anything. Tony, he was a cop. He's not going to leave latents. All you've got is circumstantial and your gut. I'm not going to file a case based on that.
Would you stop worrying about your conviction rates? This guy's a killer.
I know how to do my job.
Well, then do it. We've made worse cases than this stick like glue.
I'll file against him when you give me a case. I'm not going to do it just so you look good to the committee.
Is that what you think this is about? After all these years, that's what you think?
You think all I'm interested in is my conviction rate? Oh, Tony. I want whoever killed those cops. I want them as badly as you do. But I want a case I can make. And for that, I need physical evidence.
And if there is no physical evidence, and if more cops die, what then, Larry?
Paisan, I'm with you. Just give me what I need to put him away.
It ain't 2:30.
I didn't check my temperature.
Oh, and I feel conception in the air. Yeah, I think that's a take.
What are you thinking?
Don't laugh.
What?
I was just thinking. Life and death are so fragile. And here we are, trying to start a new life. A few miles down the road, there are two women trying to deal with the end of life. Sometimes I just can't figure it.
I love you. God, how I love you.
He's still in the car.
He's moving now. Come on, turn around. Let me get a look.
Make him, Commissioner?
Cross-reference the last year's bookings. I'm looking for a case that involved Blatcher, Henning, Herbie Taylor, and Larry Bickford. All four of them. They all had to have worked the case.
There it is, Commissioner. They all worked on a homicide 3 months ago. That's the only one.
I need a printout. Thanks. 3 months ago, Irving, a homicide. Connective tissue. A guy named Harold Boggs holds up a mini-market.
That's a mini-market?
No. Boggs kills the store owner. He drops the gun. A .38. Blatcher and Henning searched the garage.
Oh, that's a garage.
I'm an impressionist. They searched the guy's garage. They find nothing. They got the weapon, but no physical evidence to hook him to it.
Well, how do we get the convictions?
Herbie Taylor's assigned to Bickford's office. Larry sends him out the next day. Herb finds a coffee can full of .38 casings, brass shell casings.
Well, how come Blatcher and Henning didn't find the casings were planted?
Larry had the gun in the evidence room. All he had to do was fire off a couple of rounds and then plant the casings in the garage.
You know what you're saying, Tony. And about who?
Blatcher's wife said he was worried about the brass. I thought that meant his superiors. It was those casings. He knew they were plants, and so did Henning, and so did Taylor, because they were all comparing notes. They were all killed by the guy who was planting evidence for Larry Bickford. How the hell does he figure into any... He was on Larry's pad. I saw him last night at the meet. He planted the stuff so that Larry could make the conviction. But all of a sudden, 3 cops know about it. And when the heat looks like it's gonna come down, I want you to dummy up a case file, Irv. I'm going fishing. I'm gonna catch myself a district attorney and his trigger man. Class dismissed. We got him. Larry, we got him nailed.
Call Slack?
No, Peter Soudakis.
Peter Soudakis?
We called him last night at Propus's bar. Turns out Blatcher and Henning got him on an assault charge 18 months ago. He threatened them in court. He was furloughed 2 days before Blatcher and Henning were killed. I'm figuring Herbie Taylor was with him when he got it. Soudakis just wasted them all.
Tony, this is great.
Only I got a problem. It's a tough case to make. I'm lacking the evidence to hook him.
Where is he now?
This guy had motive and opportunity. Our cops were tied up with upholstery knots. This guy worked at an upholstery shop in prison. He's a dead bang fit.
He looks wrong, I'll give you that. So you feel in your gut he's the one?
I'm like this.
Then we gotta go with it. No physical evidence at all.
Larry, I can't even get a warrant. I got no PC to search his place. I know you want a case you can make, and for that you need physical evidence.
If you feel that strongly about it, I'll get you the warrant.
We gotta move on this now. I promised their wives that
I'll get you the warrant by 9:30 tomorrow morning. But that's when I want your best guys out at his place.
Thanks, Larry.
Hey, are we a team or are we a team, huh?
Okay, Mel, let's go eat.
Hey, what did you have me waiting in here for? I could have been down and Mort's could have had us a table already. I can't keep the shop closed all day long, you know. Hair grows. Well, on some guys anyway.
Hey, stop fetching. Lunch is on me. Come on. You okay now?
Thanks, Commissioner. I got my feet under me now.
You got a suspect. You want in on the bust?
You gotta ask?
Gotcha.
Get him! Get him! Head him on! Head him on! Head him on! Over there! Oh, keep your hands behind your back! Get it!
Stand! Don't break his arm!
Come on!
Don't break his arm! Put the guns away! Put the guns away! Get him up here.
Come on, get up.
I'll bet this 22 is gonna match the slugs we pulled out of 3 dead cops.
I want to make a statement.
I don't want to hear it.
Let me talk.
What about your rights?
Forget about it. We make a deal. I give you what you want.
You got nothing I want. You're gonna do time, Carl.
I got a name. I got a name you got no idea. Guy behind all this. We can cut a deal. We can work it out.
Take the cuffs off. I'll put them back on him. Get him down to holding. We'll take a statement.
Hey, pal, you're here late.
Get your coat.
What's going on?
Get your coat.
Paisan?
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say...
Tony, what are you doing?
Shut up! Can be used against you.
Stop it.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be provided for you, you maggot.
Tony, what are you doing?
I was praying I was wrong, Larry. But we caught Carl Slack tonight, planting the murder weapon in a bogus address I put in Peter Sedakis' file. You were the only one with that file, Larry. You promised me you'd get the warrant tomorrow. That gave you tonight to plant evidence one last time. You're an accessory to 3 murders. Slack rolled over on you.
Tony, I didn't tell him to do it.
Get your coat.
I swear to God, I didn't know.
Your coat.
Slack was only supposed to plant the evidence. Blatcher and Henning were onto him. I didn't tell him to kill him. I swear to you. Tony, we can still make this thing right. The committee, they're on the edge, but I know if I talk to them, I can swing them over to your side. You can still get the job. We can still make this thing happen, Tony. We can make the dream come true, Tony.
You killed the dream, you bastard! All my life I looked up to you. If I had a brother, I would have wanted him to be just like you. You broke my heart.
Help me?
No.
Tony. Tony, it's like you don't even know me. Help me.
Why? You're dead. You died the moment I saw you with Carl Slack. You want help? See a priest. Did I tell you not to sign the papers? I told you not to sign the papers. He signed the papers. I offered to look at them. But what was his response? Lawyers say no. If I'd said no, you wouldn't be looking at a $2,500 penalty payment. You got the skins? No.
Well, penalty for what?
For having the courage to dream.
Mr. Sandman here signed an agreement that calls for a $2,500 penalty payment to C-Sub International if your genius brother's end of the deal goes south. The kelp farm's food for the fishes, right?
It was Lenny's fault. He should have known you need leasing rights to grow kelp.
Well, can't you get them?
No.
The EPA declared a moratorium and no one can start up a new farm. I mean, Lenny should have known that. I'm the visionary. He's supposed to take care of all the technical stuff.
What could they do to him?
Jail. Up to 6 months in county. But the food's much better now.
Tony.
Wait. Sis, he's right. I made a mistake, and I have to face the consequences.
Right.
You know, the dampness and the cold will probably accelerate my rheumatism, but that's part of the price. My joints will swell up like grapefruits, and I'll probably be bedridden, but, you know, it'll be like when we were kids, Rachel.
You barely get out of bed now.
I'm susceptible to fungus.
Look, couldn't we lend him the money?
He'll never repay what he owes us now.
Rachel, just don't worry. It'll be okay. Just visit me in jail once a week. You know, turn me over so the fungus spreads evenly, and thank God Mom will never know. Don't worry. As soon as I'm over my malaise, I'm going to Carol's. I mean, I'd be out of here today if I wasn't so exhausted, you know.
He won't go. He says he will, but he won't.
Thank you. I made 7 o'clock reservations, and then we hit the ballroom. What is it? Maybe we should just
stay at home tonight.
I really thought you'd get it, Tony. You would have been the best commissioner that New York ever had. And what hurts is not even getting the chance.
What am I, 80? There'll be another opening someday. Meantime, I'm doing what I always wanted to do. And I got a home to go to every night where the people who love me live. It's not so bad. My time will come, sweetheart. Our time will come.
Our time is here.